professional hazard, I guess. All right. I'm glad that part made the video. Okay, so what I'm going to do in this little video here is I'm going to talk about the subtleties of this guitar part, okay? So one of the main riff, the number one, the one you're going to play probably the absolute most is this one here. We're going to be in the A shape, right? And we're going to go. Okay, so what that was, I was in the A shape. I reached up with my middle finger and I went, excuse me. I hit the A string open, strum the chord, hit the A string open, reach up with my middle finger, hit that, and then A string open again, and then the E chord. And then a little something there, and that works well. Boom, tap, ta-coom, fat. Okay, that's always a nice one. Oh. So I'm just going to play that a couple times. I want you to play along at home. Okay, try not to talk while you're playing it like I just did because that messed me up. So let's see. So then, so the next part was we're playing that in the intro, and then we go to the F sharp. To the D. Now what's tricky about that is that those first two are anticipated, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and then the last one is right on 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what's tricky about it. So count with me: 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, easy enough. There's the intro. Next part is the first verse part. Now the first part of that, we have an A on an upbeat, so we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we play that little riff, 3, 4, on the 5 string, 3, 4, and then 2 on the number 3 string. Okay, so that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4. So again, I'm just going to play this for a little bit. Try to play along. Then, after a couple of those, we go, and we jump down to the D. So that's going to be another move you got to practice. So you're going to go 2, 3, and then it does a little thing too, where it goes 3, 4, and then back to the D. Then, so yeah. And does this next little riff. We're going to reach up here to 3 on the A string, go. Okay, bend it. 3, just bend it down. And then we. Okay, so that's the verse part. And that's kind of, that's going to kind of be a tricky part. You're going to have to put a little time in on that because altogether it kind of goes by kind of quick. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so that's like that's the whole thing right there. But it kind of flies by, right? Especially once we're at tempo, which is a little bit faster. So work on that part a bunch. If you need to see it again, just rewind to what I just played. So then the next part is kind of like the chorus part, or at least maybe like a pre-chorus. I don't know. But so that's where we go to the F sharp here. We go. And then play 2, 4, 5, the G. Then F sharp minor, 2, 4, 5, G. Then we go up to the C, 3, 5, 2, F, E, 2, 1, and 3 and 4 I meant. 3 and 4 and, okay? And then we hit the open E string open. So what did that look like one more time? So F sharp, 2, 4, 5, G, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we go to C. 1, 2, 3, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Okay, now you don't have to play anything after that, but if you want to go 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, but it's important that by right after 1, you're out. 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Real quiet there. Okay. Next, after that, we go back to the to that first riff we were playing in the intro. So no big deal there. No big D. There's this one little riff, but you were already playing the heck out of that, so I'm not worried about that. We go where we go. And it's just instead of going, we just play this little riff. So 2, 2, 2, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, into the E. Okay. After that, we have the chords. And then the only other thing is, then when we go back, there's a slight variation to the A section during the verse. Now this is kind of optional because as long as you're playing that first part, everybody's going to be happy. Okay. But if you feel like you've got the first part and you want to try the second part, here it is. It goes. So we're going to go A. We're going to play the A chord, and we're going to reach up with our pinky, play the 5th fret of the number 4 string, and then reach down with our ring finger, play the 4th fret of that same string of the number 4 string, and then we're going to release back to open. So that's, oh, let me get in frame here. Okay, so that's the next part. Then we go to the D. And then that's just a little variation for when we go to the 4 chord there. We just play the D, add our pinky, then come off it. And that's the only variations. Last thing is we go to the C section. Man, this turned into a long video all of a sudden. I didn't even mean for it to. Sorry you have to sit here while I'm making all this. Last thing we do is something that you are already doing, is where we go to the C, and that's going to be at the 8th fret of the 6th string. Right here, we're going to go. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing down here at the 3rd fret. Now, I played that pretty badly, but hopefully I'll play it a little better here when I do it as an example. Okay, then after that we've got this little riff that goes over the chords A minor, B flat, F, A flat, and it's O. We're going to play O, 2, 3, and then reach up here and play 3 again on the next string. Then we go down to F, and we repeat. And then the second and third time, after 3 of these, we go to some chords. We go A minor, right here at the 5th fret, minor bar chord. There we are. A minor at the 5th fret, minor bar chord. B flat, 6th fret, same string set. F, 1st fret. A flat, and those last 3 are all major bar chords, so our middle finger is down. So altogether that was. Okay, and that's all of it. That's the whole song. Now I have to stop in the next 30 seconds or else YouTube won't let me put it up on there because it's already 9.5 minutes. But that's the whole thing. So practice all of those parts. All of the parts are on the video. Go back and check them out. If you don't understand what I wrote, play along, play along, play along. That's the name of the game, okay? Just play along with as much of this stuff as you can, with the CD, with me, with anything that you can get your hands on, okay? All right.